Good morning, I'm Rena Ninen.
And I'm Candace Gibson with the top stories on this Christmas Eve, December 24th.
We begin with violent weather striking parts of the South. At least 7 people are dead after at least 21 tornadoes raked across 3 southern states, including this monster twister in Holly Springs, Mississippi. That twister killed at least 2 people, including a 7-year-old boy. The twister picked up and tossed the car that the boy was riding in with relatives. By nightfall, parts of Holly Springs were reduced to just piles of bricks. Violent weather was reported from Arkansas to Tennessee and central Indiana.
Those deadly storms striking just as tens of millions of Americans head out for the holidays. Yesterday was the busiest travel day this holiday season so far, and for many travelers, it's been a nightmare. Airports packed with hundreds of cancellations and nearly 6,000 delays. A Southwest Airlines flight seen there was forced to return to Oakland for an emergency landing. The plane had a landing gear problem and had to circle for nearly 4 hours.
The 6 service members killed in Afghanistan by a suicide bomber are back in the U.S. Defense Secretary Ash Carter was at Dover Air Force Base in Delaware for the return of their bodies. Among them was a New York City police detective and an Air Force major. She's believed to be the first openly gay active duty servicewoman to die in combat.
Take a look. Steph Curry of the Golden State Warriors, among the big NBA stars who appear in a new public service ad against gun violence. The spot also features survivors of gun violence and families of shooting victims as well. It'll debut tomorrow during the NBA's popular Christmas Day schedule of games.
And speaking of Christmas, in Nazareth, the birth of Jesus Christ was celebrated with a reenactment of the Nativity, with special details recreating what Jesus' hometown may have looked like during biblical times. Actors dressed as Mary and Joseph, Roman soldiers, and others took visitors on a trip through time. Crowds of pilgrims expected tonight for a midnight mass in Bethlehem. It's very real.
It does look very real, except for the cameras, not that modern.
We'll get more news anytime at abcnews.com. I'm Rena Ninen.
And I'm Candace Gibson. Enjoy this Christmas Eve.